Just let me wait for my phone to ping. Give it about a minute.
Do you give it that long?
Yeah.
I give it until somebody turns up. But does it show you?
It will.
Yeah,
Comments.
it will.
There you go. You're live.
Okay. What do I do now?
Number 2.
Oh, yeah.
Cameras is
Can
normal.
never remember. Hi, welcome to Tuesday. I know you're not used to seeing me on a Tuesday. This camera seems a bit low, but I'm not going to touch anything. Don't touch anything, Sarah. Hi, welcome to White Gecko live on Facebook and YouTube. Now we are posh. We are going up in the world, aren't we? So, what are we doing today? Christmas boxes. But before we start those, it's just to say. Don't forget this raffle tickets still for our birthday. It's our birthday. Our 10th birthday is on Thursday. So we're having an actual party in the Village Hotel on Friday evening. So there are still some tickets left.
I think there's about 6 tickets.
There's about 6 tickets left. If you haven't got yours, if you want one, then please let us know. It's £10 just to go towards the food because we're only a little shop. Thursday we are live from Thursday night at 7. We will be live from the shop, so we will have a Shan as well, and we'll have a counter sale and gin. Well, rum for me. I don't know what you're drinking these days. Vodka, is it?
White.
Anything white that doesn't set a nose off. So we'll be doing that. Buy some raffle tickets. There's raffle tickets still for sale on the thing. So if you're looking at this next week, so what date are we? We're the 28th of October. If you're looking at it after the 31st, all of this is null and void, by the way. So buy some raffle tickets. What was the other thing I had to tell them? Oh, and vote. Have you been on and voted on the birthday makes? Go to White Gecko on Facebook page and have a look at the makes that people done. We sent out a anonymous a mystery box. Do you know, I just need her stood there. She can do all my talking for me.
You're fine now. Anyway, I can go back over the shop. It's all running fine.
Hi everyone. Hi Anne and Liz and Moira and Eileen. Liz and Moira, your items did turn up this morning.
Say, your parcel arrived. I'm intrigued what's in there now. I'm going to have to wait till Thursday.
I saw her with the kettle trying to steam it open earlier, but we took it off her. So that was it, wasn't it? Raffle tickets. If you want more raffle tickets, go and have a raffle. Hiya, Elaine. Welcome. Hiya, Kate. How are you? And Eileen, it's always lovely to see you. Just the hugs. That's all I need from you is the hugs. Hiya, Susan. How are you? So, yeah, raffle tickets. Go and vote on Facebook. If you want to come to the birthday party at the Village Hotel in Cardiff, then please get in touch. And it's Tuesday, not Thursday, because some of you will be confused because you see me. What are we making? We are making Christmas boxes. I'm going to show you this one because it sits better for some reason. Now, these are our Christmas boxes. Okay, they're really cute. So I'm going to sew the ribbon, I think. So they work like that. They work on we've worked it out for a 10-inch square. Now let me tell you the story. We had the lovely Chris. Hiya, Margaret. How are you? And thank you, Eileen. Always lovely. And Britt, how are you? And Karen Wagstaff. Hello. So sorry you won't make it on Friday. Still too ill to travel. I'm so sorry that you're not well. Anne is coming in your place. Okay, that would be lovely. They are pretty, and they work lovely, Elaine. I'm really pleased. Chris turned up. Chris James turned up at the shop, and she said, "I've just had cake, and this is the box that they gave me to put the cake in." And she'd taken it apart. She said, "Would we be able to make fabric boxes from it?" I said, "Yeah, of course we will." The boxes are 12-inch. And I said, if we made it out of a 10-inch, then you could use what they're called, layer cake squares, or we always cut our long quarters at 10 inches. So you could have make 2 boxes from a long quarter. So that's what I thought. So a week later, Chris turned up. She said, I've made a box and produced the box, and I've done you a template so that you don't have to work it out. So it's lovely. So I drew out a template so that I wasn't thing. So I made a template, and there is a template on the website. So it's Chris's Christmas boxes. I keep going the wrong way. The template is on the website in patterns for you to buy. I'm getting a bit excited, sorry. You need to print 2 of them, and then you just line up your center spaces, line up this bit here on the 2 templates, and then cut it out, and you'll have a 10-inch square. Whew. Hi Leslie, hi Marlene, how are you? So we are going over here. So we are making these, okay? Now, I haven't sewn down my corners because hand stitching is what you'll need to do with those, okay? The rest of it is all done on the machine. They're just lovely, really lovely. I would advise non-directional fabric because, like in this one, your snowmen are upside down on one side. Not that it matters, but I thought I might do these instead of crackers. So I've made 2. I shall make some more for the girls. So yeah, I thought these would make nice crackers because my dogs get a bit frantic about crackers. They get all jittery and stuff. It's ridiculous. I want to tell them that it's nothing but, yeah, it's fireworks, isn't it? So that's what we're making. So what do you need? You need 10 inches of fabric, 10-inch square. You're going to put interfacing on one side. I've put it on my lining. You're going to put them right sides together, and on your pattern you've got these triangles all the way around. Cut those out and mark them on your fabric, okay? And then we're just going to chop those out, okay? So hi Ali, how are you? Oh, is it sunny? It's a little chilly here. It's clouded over. It did start off nice and bright here. So we're just cutting out these triangles, okay? It's all been worked out for you. They come up rectangular. Now, I'm sure if I had time, I could sit down and work out a square one. But Chris says the little boxes of Lego that you can buy, we always have like Lego on the table so that people have something to do while they're waiting for lunch to finish. We always have our Christmas cooked lunch on Christmas Eve these days. It was because Danny used to work Christmas Day because he was in hospitality. That's my son. And now he doesn't. So whether it will be different this year, I don't know. But we've always done it on Christmas Eve so far. So we have these have been cut out. And then I wondered, oh, do I need to draw all the others? But no, it actually comes together itself. But what I would do, Doris, what would you do, Doris? I would mark your 1/4 inch. We're going to sew it at 1/4 inch. I would mark your 1/4 inch seam allowance around each of these. Does that work there? That's better. Now, has she got a... Yes, she has. So I'm going to look for my 1/4 inch here, and I'm going to put it around each of my triangles, okay? So that I know exactly, although I've not, there we are. I've not done the actual point. You want the point more than anything. You want that point of your triangle. That seems a bit squiff. Is my triangle squiff, or is it my... Oh, it looks right. So you're going to mark off your 1/4 inch all the way round. Now, I could have done some of those to save the time. So Danny's at a wedding in Frome, and he's just sent me a video. I don't know what, looks like a stately home. He sent me a video of the room that he's in last night and tonight. It's got a 4-poster bed, and the and the bathroom is bigger than my lounge. It's massive. So we're just coming along here and marking all of our things. It gives you a neater finish to these cutouts. And I thought, oh, I don't need that, I can do it. But it actually, my green one came out a lot nicer than this one, because I'd put this point where you're going to pivot. So last two. So what have you all been up to? Are you coming to the birthday party? Are you going to watch us on Thursday? It's always a bit of hijinks, and you get some bargains into the thing. We used to do a bring out, and first one to say I'll have that would win, but it was just chaotic, and it took another hour afterwards for us to work out who was first, and it caused a lot of arguments. So we don't do that anymore. The stuff that one does look a little bit squiff, but I think it'll be okay. It'll be okay for this. Yeah, I don't know why. My point should be there. Okay, so let's try that. That looks a bit better. Anyway, so we've done that. We go to here, and we are going to leave a gap. I'm going to leave the gap here, okay, for me to in here between two of these thingies, because you sort of hide it all in the bits that end up inside. Okay, so you want to lock stitch beginning and end, and we're doing 1/4 inch. So you're going to go down and pivot. So we're going along. So this is all just straight sewing, really, except around the corners. So you want 1/4 inch. I think where I've always been going wrong is I don't cut into the into my points quite far enough, and it always ends up, oh, that's a big, that was a lot bigger than 1/4 inch going along there. See, I definitely have the male part of the brain. Can't do more than one thing at a time. Here we go. So this weekend's going to be a nice busy weekend. We've got the birthday party, and Sarah's also got Christmas mantle class at the Merchfield on Saturday. Pretty bad planning, but I think it got moved because we ended up doing something else on one of the days. There we go. So Christmas mantle card. She's made the Christmas mantle. I was just having a look to see if she's got it hanging up anywhere. I don't know whether she's put a photo up or it's surprise. Surprise! Chilly and sunny, is it? Yeah, I think we're working towards winter. My sister put up it's snowing it was snowing yesterday in New Zealand. She said it was quite thick when they got up because they're in spring. Thick when they got up, but it dispersed, which is really the best way for snow to be, that it comes overnight, enough to make a snowball, and then disappears. So, oh, I think that one's gone round the corner rather than pivot. Nearly there. We're watching Thursday, visiting Friday. Oh yeah, I can't wait to see you either, Ali. And we'll have to look at going for lunch somewhere. Get to the corner yet with it. Okay, so I'm just going to lock stitch here. If I can remember how to do it. I changed all the thingies on my foot at home because I kept cutting the stitches. So I thought, oh, well, I'll change what I have to do with it. And I still got it all wrong. So I've put it all back. Hiya, Pat, how are you? And Claire, hiya, Claire. Oh, the auctions were brilliant. They were a lot of fun, but it was chaotic and they caused so many fights. And you'd ring people up and you'd say, well, you won lot something or other. Well, I didn't really want that. Well, so we decided to stop. So I've cut all my corners off, not cutting my stitches, but cut them off so that there's room for the corner to stick out. And in my V, where I've got to the V, I'm cutting down into the V and not cutting my stitches. Well, that's the plan anyway. So hiya, Joyce, how are you? Raining and miserable in northeast Scotland. Have you been looking at the auroras, Elaine? There's been some amazing auroras at Pureway. And of course, they don't get down this far when it's clear. They always wait for a cloudy day. And the chap that I follow says, right, it's all the way down south. And you think, yeah, no, it's not. Right, so I've cut into all of these. I'm going to take my pins out. Stick them in my bag, in one of my boxes. And like that. And we are now going to try and birth it out of this tiny little hole, which is a lot tinier. I think I chose the one that was smallest. So I'm going to stick my thumb in there. I'm going to go all the way down to the far corner and pull that through. Then we go down into here. Yes, I envy you lot living up north. I don't know where they've come from. Oh, the corners. Yeah, I envy you living up north, looking for the auroras. I got so excited. Was it last May when we went out and saw them? And it was nothing compared to what's been going on. And of course, on the good days, we're cloudy and raining in Wales. But yes, I'm definitely an aurora addict. Lovely morning in Belfast, but rain on that. Oh, yeah. Well, as long as the rain waits until I get back to the shop. So we're sorting orders. Sarah was on Sewing Street on Saturday, and we're sorting orders out. We could be here some time out. Let's have that bit out. This is because I there's no good place for you to leave your hole, and I did wonder whether you could cut a hole in it, but there's no way of doing it with the hole coming out. Come on out. That's it. We're nearly there. We're getting there. Look. Look. And there we have a pillow. Okay, so where's the hole? What do we do in the hole? Well, that's pretty good if you can't find the hole. So we're going to poke out our corners, and then we're going to run our doodah, whatever your doodah is, down to the point of the V. Okay, and then we're going to come along to there. Now that's not too bad. I've got a little bit of a wrinkle, but that'll just disappear in. I'll show you when I get my points right. So we're going to run it along the sides because we're trying to find all the corners. We have multiple corners on this. It's not bad. I need to find the corner here. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Found itself. And so we've got that one. Let's poke the corner there. Come along. And we just... Now this fabric that I'm using was in my drawer. This one, it will be for Dave because it's got dogs on it. But I didn't want to come out over the weekend to get new fabric. But there's some beautiful, we've got cat fabric. I might get some of that to do Erin's in because Erin likes cats. We've got koala stuff there. We did have koala stuff, but it's not Christmas, but I don't think Elsie's going to mind. When you ask her what she wants to be a koala trainer. She just loves a koala. So there we go. So round here, I'm just going to poke out the last one. You've been for a massage, Jean. I can't tell you how jealous I am about that. I would really like one of those now. Right this minute, actually. That would be nice. Right, so we've pulled it all out. I'm going to now iron it. Now you can top stitch all the way round, but I'm not going to put you through that. I'm just going to top stitch that bit closed. Okay, Dave's not going to notice, so it won't matter. Point's not good. Maybe I should have cut the points off. Yes, that's what I did with this one to make it sit so lovely. There was I cut the points off as well, but never mind. There we go. So we're just going to stick the iron over. Do you see the iron that Sarah was using the other day on Sewing Street? She was getting a bit sad that she'd already ordered one and bought this one because it was a beautiful colour. So there we go. There we are. Most of my points there are pretty good. So where are we? Right. So we're just going to check this, make sure that it goes in like that. It's amazing what you can do with the 10-inch square, really, isn't it? So just tuck that in. You're not going to see it. It's all going to be folded in. So I'm just going to put a bit of a top stitch in there. You could ladder stitch it. There There we go. So we're just going to trim off the nest. Trim off all of these bits. I don't know what all these bits are. Seem to have more bits than. Never mind. It's all on the inside. There we go. Okay, so what do we do next? What we're going to do is we're going to pull, see the straight bits in the middle, not the corners, the straight bits in the middle. You're going to pull them so that your V's nestle. And you want to pull it in towards your lining fabric, okay? And you're just going to nest it so that, you know, your V's all nest like that, and you've got the bit there, and you're going to stick a clip on it. Then you're going to work your way around and put a clip on it. Work your way around. There we go. And put a clip on it. Is there a clip on his other ear? Yeah, there we go. And work our way around and put a clip on it. Like that. Just like that. And then you can push it all out. So you want it to create corners. These bits are your corners. Okay. So you're just manipulating it. You know how much I like an origami thing. There we go. Like that. Now we're going to sew. Need to work out. Why is that not doing it? Need to work out where your point is. It's going to be in there, isn't it? So that's going to come through like that. It'll work once you've worked out where your point is. And just mark your point. You could go around, you could mark out, you know, you could cut the centerpiece out of your template and put it back on and mark it out on to know exactly where your point, you know, where your point is. So we're going along there, and it goes together at about there. We're rough doing it. Make sure it all sits together. I'm just marking it where once it all goes together, and you mark it. So we are going to go over to the machine and we're going to sew those down. It's going to work. It's going to work, girls. It's fine. It's going to work. Once we've sewn it down, it'll work. If you sewed along the intended outline of the base, it would form easier. You are right. You are correct. It's something, yes, that I haven't done. Oh, look. Right. I think on the one I did I'm going to go now from this corner here, you know, the middle of my V. How do I lift the foot? No, that's needle. Is that the foot? No. Yes. From the V here. Oh, there's me showing you. Okay. From the V, the bottom of the V, I'm going to go down to the point that I've just marked, which hopefully is the bit that I need. But yes, mark out the base. If you cut that bit out in the middle, you'd be able to see where you would need to go. I don't know where Sarah's bit of sticky went, because that was really easy. I could aim for it going down the line. Going in here. Oh, I didn't cut. So with the seam guide, you could see where it was the middle. You aimed your spot at the middle. Okay, and the last one. Now I haven't backstitched on my corners at the bottom, but I would advise that you do. What are my 3? So we have this, and this is where you have to start hoping that I've got this right. Oh, it's quite square, this one. Yeah, should have listened to Eileen and marked it out. But that there will then fold. Now I reckon the ribbon needs to be sewn on the bottom as well. But you can then fold this in like this and iron in your iron this in. Let's iron that in. Let's see if we can make this work. I'll iron in my fold there. So you could sew these pieces down. They are just to keep it stable. There we go. So you would fold in your little pieces there, and then put your larger pieces over the top like that. It hasn't come out as a rectangle at all. And then you put your ribbon over, and you're going to sew yourself a bow. Tie yourself a bow. Yeah, I've done one side a bit bigger than the others. There we go. And you can put, you can get jokes off the internet, which will be better than the ones you get in crackers, and put your cracker presents in there. Okay, so you put your cracker presents in there, and you don't worry the dog. I mean, you could cam snap it, So there you go. There's a little project for you. It would be nice if you sent everything for you send me pictures of the ones that you make. So thank you. No Flower, thank you very much. We will have a good celebration this weekend. I think we're going to need to rest on Sunday because we're going to be knackered. So I mean, there are better, I've done better ones than this. So yeah, but I missed the step of working out where the rectangle goes, but yours is going to look amazing. So I will see you on Thursday night. There will be no Thursday afternoon because we're on in the night, and we're going to have to get the shop ship shape and in Bristol fashion. So yeah, we will see you. Sarah's here tomorrow at 7. Okay, and I'll see you Thursday. You take care. Bye.